Howdy folks, Festival Nomad here. Welcome to the Ontario Festivals Visited YouTube channel and the O Canada A Game. Well, another month has passed us by, August. It was a great month. It saw Judy and her friend Lori McDonald going to the scenic caves. I can hardly wait to develop the video of them sliding down the zip line. It should be a lot of fun. I don't know whether they screamed or not, but it's possible. Anyways, we are going into September now and looking forward to the adventures of the fall and the different types of festivals and events that take place. So it's time now to give you the answers to last month's August questions of the O Canada A Game. The first question was on August the 3rd, and it was the video was taken at the Morrison Heritage Village in Owen Sound. And we were standing in front of a log cabin, and this was the question. The builder of this 1843 1.5-story log home left both the upstairs and the cellars incomplete. Why? Typical Canadian question. They wanted to avoid taxes. August the 10th was taken in the town of Prescott at the St.Lawrence Shakespeare Festival, and the question was about something that happened in Prescott during the War of 1812. The soldiers crossed the St. Lawrence River in winter from Canada to the U.S. So why did they go there, and what did they do? The answer is they crossed to Ogdensburg, New York. There they fought the Battle of Ogdensburg, and what took place was the British eventually defeating the Americans and burning their boats and schooners, which were frozen in the ice. The next venue was at the Canada Aviation and Space Museum in Ottawa. That was August the 17th. So here was the question. Did Alexander Graham Bell have anything to do with the Canadian aviation, and if so, what did he do? The answer is yes. He and others formed the Aerial Experiment Association, the AEA. So that was it, but we had an interesting player, a fellow by the name of Fred Hawthorne, and he had a different answer. Here's what he wrote me. Alexander Graham Bell designed the Silver Dart, which flew at Bedeque, Nova Scotia, which is on Cape Breton Island. In the town of Bedeque, there is a beautiful museum dedicated to the replicas because it had met current aviation specs. So that was interesting that somebody had a different answer. On August the 24th, we went to the Canadian Museum of History in Gatineau, Quebec, and here was the question that we asked. What was the museum's name before it was changed to the Canadian Museum of History? You should all know this. It was the Canadian Museum of Civilization. The last question, which was on August the 31st, just a few days ago, was at the Canadian Museum of Nature in Ottawa. And the question that was asked by Dan Smythe, who works for the museum, and he asked, what was the greatest animal ever known on the planet, meaning Earth? It was the blue whale. And by the way, if you want to see the skeleton of the blue whale, you can go to the water gallery at the Canadian Museum of Nature, and you can see it. It's quite something. And you've got to believe it or not, that the skeleton that's shown is only a baby whale. It's monstrous. Anyways, thanks for playing the game. We hope that you play it again in September. We've had a lot of fun presenting it. So we'll see you in October. Thanks. Bye.